Hello, my name's Maggie. Today we're doing what I think is a big book haul. And since last time I have done a video, do you remember anything that I did? I got a haircut. Like, really? Like, if you haven't noticed by now, like, really? Anyway, so we're gonna do so many things with this book haul, so, but I have a few well, they're not books, but they're bookish things. You know what I'm saying. So this first one I have from the page on Etsy. I'll link them down below. And it's a candle, obviously. So it says, I'm with the band. And I love band books. And this one smells like rosewood, amber, and vanilla orchard. I really wish that you could smell it through the freaking camera. Does smell like all those things, and I love from the page on Etsy, so hashtag not sponsored, but still check them out on Etsy. I will link them down below. I think that I know they're on Instagram. I think they're on TikTok, but I'll link them down below if I remember. Anyway, so I have two other candles from them as well as bookmarks. I'll show you in a minute. And this next one I got was Slow Burn, which smells like jasmine and amber. I'm not sure if I hauled this last time, because I think I did one for Valentine's Day, and I showed basically everyone when I did a book haul back in February or whatever it was. So, I'm hauling it now if I haven't yet. And, you can see the shining, shimmering little things in there, but it smells really good. No, you're not. But it smells really good. Anyway, this next one it's also from on the page. All the candles that are in this haul are on Etsy / from the page, not sponsored, but this one is Winter and Forks. Obviously, it's from Twilight. If you haven't read Twilight, obviously, yeah. But obviously, you know that if you know Twilight, obviously it's set in Forks, Washington. Forks, Washington is an actual place. You know. But yeah, this one smells like evergreen and apple. So good. Little sparklies, just like Edward. But yeah, so that's the candles part for right now. So I have a few bookmarks. I never hauled them in the last video because I bought them after in the video. Anyway, I'm not sure if I hauled this, but obviously I know it's not Halloween. I got this on Etsy. I got all these bookmarks on Etsy. I'll try to link all the shops below. But yeah, another Halloween one, another Halloween one. I think these three are from the same shop, yeah. So, very cute, obviously, and this is another fall one. Oh, this is from the same shop that the other three that I just showed you are from. So, but yeah. A tea one, but yeah, and this one is obviously a Christmas one. I know it's not Christmas, but yeah, I think I got this one from Barnes & Noble, yeah, and then I think these next ones I got, oh, yeah, I got these are all St. Patty's Day ones. I got these on Etsy as well. But yeah. And, another St. Patty's Day one. I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was, but whatever. Another St. Patty's Day one. Very cute. A few St. Patty's Day ones and a spring one. So, and then a couple of them haven't even been unwrapped yet, but you can kind of see them. Not really. through the packaging, whatever. And then I got this one for free. This month's freebie can come back for next month for a new design from Gracebird Boutiques. Because I also got this one, I think from them too. I don't remember now. Yeah. So, but yeah. So that's it for the bookmark portion of the video. So, but yeah. Anyway, that took like freaking 5 minutes of everybody else's freaking ass time. So, let's just get on to the book haul. So, I have a shit ton of books, like everybody else who is a reader like I am. But yeah, obviously. So, this first book I actually got recently. I have read it already. I read this like, I want to say 2017, or a few years ago. I don't remember now. But it's Simon vs. the Homosapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. It has sprayed edges, and his jacket is felted, which I really think is nice. So, but obviously, I love the sprayed edges, and yeah, so, oh my god, the Oreos, oh my god, if you've read Simon, you know about the Oreos, oh my god, but yeah, I didn't even know that was even in there. Anyway, so, but yeah. So this next one I got also recently. The Library of Lost Dollhouses by Elsie Hooper. I've never heard of this person and or this book, so hopefully, like the rest of my fucking TBR, I will fucking get to it. Hopefully. This next book I actually have read. I read it like, I want to say 2014, maybe, but also this is another special edition of this book, but it's Eleanor and Park by Rowell. I was going to say someone else, but it's obviously by Rowell. But also she has the sprayed edges, and obviously that, so, and yeah, the top and the bottom are basically the same, and it says on the side, nothing before you counts. So, but yeah, very cute. But yeah, so this next book, I heard about the movie being on Disney Plus, and I wanted to get it for myself and see what it was all about. And it has, well, it's Out of My Mind by Sharon and Draper. It's about this girl who has, I want to say cerebral palsy, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah. She has a photographic memory and blah blah. So, but yeah. Hopefully I'll actually get to this soon, like I keep saying. But yeah. So this next book I actually got was The Bookshop of Sisterhood by Michelle Lindo-Rice. Yeah. Like the rest of my TBR, hopefully I'll get to it with my book club. Anyway, so, this next book, I actually have wanted for a very long time. I've seen it on Amazon, and it's been on my wish list for, like, 5 million years, and I got Midnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore by Matthew Sullivan. And hopefully I will get to it soon. And obviously, like, I feel like now, with this book haul, I have a couple of books about books. So, anyway, this next book I actually got is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, and I just want to see the movie, and I'm the type of person that likes to read the book before seeing the movie and or TV adaptation, so, but yeah. Anyway, this next book, I already have a book of this, and or a copy, but I can't find the other copies in the other printed editions, so I had to kind of, well, not really had to, but like, you know, but I got Sarah J. Maas's Throne of Glass. Hopefully I'll get to it soon, because it hasn't been 20 million years like the rest of them. Anyway, so, but yeah. Yeah, so this next book I got is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name, and I'm sorry, even though you've been long gone for like 5 million years now. But yeah, hopefully I'll actually get to this soon, like the rest of my fucking TBR. This next book I actually got was The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Yeah. So, similar to, well, the cover is similar to Peter Pan. But, yeah. Anyway, so, this next book, I thankfully have already read, and I have 2 copies of this book, and I've already read it, like I said, and I only bought 2 copies because they only had the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, which I kind of wanted, but I was also like, they didn't have the non-exclusive copy, so I got Sunrise on the Reaping, Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and the regular edition of Sunrise on the Reaping, both by Suzanne Collins, and oh my god, this book, if you've read it, no spoilers, but like seriously, oh my god, this fucking book, so sad. Oh my god, hey Mitch, I love you, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, just, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so, moving on. This next book, I have been continuing this series in the last couple of years. I recently read books 2 and 3 of this series, and obviously I need to get a move on with this series anyway. So I got The Land of Stories, Beyond the Kingdoms by Chris Colfer. He plays Kurt on Glee. I have wanted to read this series for like a million years now. I think probably before I even watched or started watching Glee and whatever. But I started this series after I finished Glee, so whatever. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm halfway through the series. Thank God. Anyway, at least for Land of Stories. I almost forgot the title. Anyway, so this next book, she's been pretty popular for 5 million years now, and I think I found out, maybe it was someone else, that she was literally 3 years older than I was, but whatever. She came out with the paperback version of Funny Story by Emily Henry, so there you go. I have all of her books, and I have yet to read them. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so, this next book, I actually have the Beauty and the Beast one. That's the only one that I have from them, from Mina Lima. If you know that company, obviously they've done, like, Harry Potter and a bunch of, like, other Disney books, and, like I said, I only have Beauty and the Beast in this one, so, but I have Snow White. I still have the plastic on it. I never opened it, because I'm like, I'm weird, so, but yeah, I got Snow White by the Brothers Grimm, and it has other Grimm fairy tales in it, so, like the rest of my TBR, like I keep saying, hopefully I'll read it. And then the last book I have, well, it's not really a book, but it's the Lilo and Stitch cookbook that I got from, like, TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something. I think I got it at Marshalls for, like, $10, which is good, because, you know. Alright, so, but that's it for now anyway. I'll see you next time. Goodbye!